Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today it was another news related day. On budget session, there was a fall and there was a small retracement. I told like there are high chances market can give a negative reaction and fall further. This was our trade plan as part of our yesterday's discussion. All of a sudden, yesterday night, our very kind Donald Trump and Narendra Modi had a call discussion and they reduced the tax percentage from 50 percentage to back to 18 percentage. So this is a good news for the market, right? Because Indians export business will start to increase, and because of that market opened very big gap up. What happened in the market? So when market opened 1000 to 1300 points gap up, obviously those who carried forward call, they alone were beneficial in the market. For intraday, there was no trade plan which got fruitful for us. In the first 15 minutes candle, from 26,340, it came all the way to 25,740. This is almost 600 points in one 15 minutes candle. We always see the market after 10 o'clock. So, what is happening after 10 o'clock? We don't have a supply here to sell from. This big of a candle, we cannot put this big of a stop loss, and where we will be targeting, we have to target the next particular open demand. Whenever it is gap up opening, we have to target the open demand or the extreme demand, right? We cannot do this because of such a big gap up and also such a big fall in the first 15 minutes candle. So there was no trade opportunities which was possible for us. We cannot say that this changed the character, and we cannot enter call also. We know that whenever we have a change of character, it has to break significant structure, right? Market opened here, came down in one wave. If it had to cross this, then we can focus on this particular price action. Now this particular day of today's price action has messed up the complete narrative which we had for shorting. Days like this happen 1 out of 1,000 sessions. Okay, like I never carry forward any position, and I strongly suggest you also not to carry forward any position on any given day. If you had carried forward put, what happened today? Because of this gap up, initially itself you would have had a loss. Like you should not start calculating, oh, this contract, if I had carried forward this was at 100 rupees, it opened at like 1,000 rupees, I would have had this much profit, I would have made this, I would have made that, why I did not carry forward? Don't think about all that. How can we plan our trade going forward? We know that whenever we have a gap opening, the last candle will act as a demand, right? So where we are now, we are at 25,700 range. And where is the demand is sitting? It is sitting at 25,100 range. There is almost 600 points gap. Currently, structure is saying like, this is my high, this is my low, and I don't know where I am going. So I am in a consolidation phase. Now, if I wanted to go higher, this is my last lower high only when this low breaks. And if a last lower high breaks, we are going to plan for a short immediately. This is going to be the ideal scenario. We can look for a pullback to enter shorts. So this will become a solid trade. So wait for a 15 minutes closure, not a liquidity sweep. Wait for a 15 minutes closure, and then look for a supply from the same 15 minutes price of leg of price action, and then enter shorts. This is one option. If SL gets hit, just close the screen for tomorrow and you can do some other work. If SL doesn't get hit and if market slowly goes down, we have to start trailing after 100 points, and we can take the target all the way down to 25,100. This is 600 points. 600 points will not happen in one day, it will happen in the coming days. So every day try to capture 100 to 150 points. That is more than enough for you, which will itself will, if you choose at the money contract itself, it will give you a movement of 30 to 35 to 40 points. That is good for you. Okay, So this is going to be my scenario for tomorrow. Since market is giving a big momentum candles for the downward direction, I am focused on entering shorts on a small pullback, targeting this. And if my SL gets hit in this particular line of price action, if market drives above this particular swing point, then I will close my screen and I'll do some other work. Only when we get a closure below this, pull back and then enter shorts. See, there is an extreme supply here. This is not called a supply unless or until we get a closure. So ideal scenario is market opening flat, coming down, pull back till here, and then enter shorts. If you like the analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe the channel for more such educational content. Thank you so much for watching. We'll meet in the next educational video.